hello, welcome to the Human Ping, and we are here to celebrate your new song, Hira. So, obviously, my first question would be tell us the story behind this beautiful romantic song.
The story is pretty simple. We wanted to make a very, very simple song about appreciating someone special in our lives. And what better way to say that you are the diamond of my life and you make me rich. ये thought था और I think उस thought पे ही आगे बढ़ के ये गाना बना है.
I see. I was researching on you people, and I found out that you have had such a vast journey. Like, you literally have seen, like, जो बोलते हैं ना, strength to strength. From working for like TV and jingles to assisting music directors to now having your own career as musicians. It has been such a fabulous ride for you people. So I want to ask firstly that did you guys know that this is the path you want eventually? And you were doing those things like maybe like making jingles to reach where you have.
Honestly, me and Jigar are in this for the love of it. We love what we do. We love music, and that has really driven us. Actually, not the ambition to become something successful or popular. We never really knew that we had it in us to become music composers. It's quite a diverse journey. Just like you said, that we have seen different mediums, different bosses, different mindsets. We've dealt with different clients. So it's a lot to become a music composer, and never really did we have so much weight on our shoulders कि यार ये तो बन ही जाना है, ऑस्कर तो जीत ही जाना है, फिल्म फेयर तो ले ही आना है. ऐसा कुछ कभी दिमाग में था नहीं. We just wanted to take, like you said, each day at a time, each mile to conquer, and perhaps that attitude helped us and gave us strength to strength. I think somewhere अगर हमने तय कर लिया होता कि ये ही बनना है, तो शायद हम कहीं पहले रुक गए होते, because we were very happy with just being music arrangers for so many music composers. Somewhere I think in our learning, it really helped us. हमारे जो गुरु रहे, राजेश रोशन जी, प्रीतम सर, रहमान सर, अनु मलिक सर, संदेश शांडिलिया, तो इन सभी लोगों के लिए काम करते करते it gave us really the sort of experience we needed to be where we are today. And we'll be indebted to this process and to all these wonderful people who came our way. कहीं मैं चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी पढ़ रहा था, कहीं जिगर MBA कर रहा था. तो अगर यकीन माने तो बिकॉज ऑफ आवर गुज्जू बैकड्रॉप कभी वो स्ट्रेंथ थी ही नहीं ये बिलीव करने में कि म्यूजिक कैन बी अ करियर. बट आवर पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो सपोर्टेड अस, आवर फैमिलीज ऑल्सो सपोर्टेड अस. तो ये कोई एक बात नहीं है. It's an amalgamation of so many features and factors, and we've been fortunate that everything has worked out just fine. We became composers, and our songs also has found so much love and popularity.
Absolutely. My next question would be that if I'm not wrong, you met through via Amit Trivedi, right? If I'm not wrong, like that's how you met, right? So I want to know
Correct.
what was your first reaction? Did you instantly hit it off, or you were like, I don't know if I like this person?
नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. Basically we met through Amit Trivedi, and Sachin was doing a lot of television then, and he needed someone to help him out. तो that's where, and we have to work out of his home. तभी हमारे पास स्टूडियो नहीं था, तो हम उसके घर से काम कर रहे थे. और हम दोनों गुज्जू हैं, हम दोनों सेम टाइप का खाना पसंद करते हैं, तो आई डोंट थिंक ऐसा हिटिंग ऑफ में कोई प्रॉब्लम था. पर डेफिनेटली आई थिंक वी न्यू दैट वी आर गोइंग टू वर्क टुगेदर मे बी.
Right, amazing. So when your first like commercial album, I would say, was Faltu, right? Like that really kind of put you on the map. And that album did really well. Like especially like the songs were like ringing in the clubs, and everybody was singing that those songs and everything of that sort. Did you imagine that kind of success from that film, or what were you expecting out of that film to do for you?
We weren't expecting anything actually. We were just happy that we were back then allowed to do hip hop music when everybody was doing bhangra. तभी सब लोग भांगड़ा कर रहे थे और धन 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 ढोल बज रहे थे. And here we had a director who really wanted hip hop, who wanted rap. So I think 2010 में we got a chance to do a song which was all rap and with hardcore on it. So the expectation was just to give out good music and the music we believed in. और लोगों ने उसको पसंद कर लिया तो it was चार चांद.
Right. I was talking to another music composer, and he told me, like, this is off the record, that sometimes he had to say no to producers or like directors because they kind of brought some songs from other language, which, like, people have no idea about, and they're like, can you just twist this and like do something of that sort? Has it ever happened with you that
Well, we have
yeah.
yeah, well, we have had to say no for different things. Honestly, it's important to be able to say no sometimes. You have to gather courage. It takes a lot of gut to reject something. Sometimes it's very lucrative. Sometimes it's going to bring you fame. Sometimes it's going to bring you a big opportunity to work with a big person. There's always some risk attached to saying a no. But I think you become who you are when you know what you don't want to do. So yes, there have been many occasions we have to said no. Thankfully for us, nobody has brought us songs from other languages, and I hope that never happens.
But I want to ask you, in this industry where like competition is really, really cutthroat, right? And there's so many musicians today. So, like, when you say no, it can cost a lot in the future. Like, relationships can get spoiled, and there's always a power dynamic. So, have you ever like had to bear the brunt of it?
Yes, of course, everyone has to, right? So there is a very simple thing we believe in. Either you build an empire or you build a legacy. We believe in building a legacy. तो उसके लिए हमको आई डोंट थिंक कि किसी चीज से डर है, क्योंकि हम जानते हैं कि हमको वो म्यूजिक करना है जिससे हम प्राउड हो. हम आज से 10 साल बाद जब पीछे देखें तो हमें ऐसा नहीं फील होना चाहिए कि हमने अंडर प्रेशर कुछ ऐसा म्यूजिक बना दिया जिसकी हमें खुद को which we are not proud of. Otherwise we would have rather been CA and MBA and just continued and made a lot of money. So we have had our share of brunts. We've had our share of spoiled relationships with people, but over a time everything heals if you keep doing good work and if the other person realizes कि अच्छा इन लोग जो भी बोल रहे हैं बस अच्छा काम करने के लिए बोल रहे हैं, हमारा कोई दूसरा मोटिव नहीं है, हम किसी को नीचा नहीं दिखाना चाहते हैं, हम किसी के ऊपर हमारा पावर जो हम में कोई है ही नहीं किसी के ऊपर दिखाना नहीं चाहते हैं, but we only want to give out one statement that we want to do good work, and eventually everybody comes to the same page because whoever is passionate eventually wants to do good work.
I see. Because I have interviewed a lot of singers, so they have always complained, or most of them have always complained about this thing that they don't really get good money for singing songs. They usually earn through concerts and all. And secondly, these days, because there are so many singers, sometimes you are just asked to kind of like record a song. You don't know whether it's going to be your voice or not, and you're not even paid for that thing. Even if it's not selected, then you are not paid. So sometimes, they kind of feel disappointed in music directors also, and sometimes producers. So as music directors, how do you see all these things, and what's your process like when you bring a singer on board?
See, before that one song that a singer's voice gets rejected, no, a lot of songs get rejected before that song is picked in the first place. So a music composer's journey for closing a song for a film is so big. We आपस में हमारे फिल्टर हो जाते हैं 3-4 गाने, फिर प्रोड्यूसर या डायरेक्टर या एक्टर के साथ फिल्टरिंग होती है. वहां पे भी कोई गारंटी नहीं होती कि आपका जब कोई गाना सुन रहा है तो क्या किसी दूसरे म्यूजिक कंपोजर से कोई गाना सुन रहे हैं साइड में वो लोग. तो एवरीबडी इज फेसिंग दैट सेम सिचुएशन. मैं तो ये कहूंगा, एक सिंगर 2 घंटे के लिए एक स्टूडियो में आता है, गाना गा के चले जाता है. म्यूजिक कंपोजर हैज टू स्टे विद द सॉन्ग up to the point the MP3 is out. So there is a long process that a music director has to go through, and the same sort of rejection or same sort of dejection a music composer also feels. Balki I feel like the actor is the face of a film, the singer is the face of a song. So if the song is going to do well, a singer, no matter how hard he has tried and how many rejections he has failed, he's always just that one song away. And if when he becomes famous, he's going to eventually make money. Money is a process, is a byproduct. It's not the process itself, it's the byproduct of this hard work. Not everybody is lucky, but I will also want to tell all these wonderful, talented people to keep their faith in the process, to keep on doing, because we make 7, 8,
See,
9.
I'll tell you. Basically, what he's saying कि हमको एक situation आती है एक गाना बनाने की. उस गाना बनाने की situation एक है. उसके लिए हम बनाते हैं समझो 9 गाने, जो सचिन और मेरे बीच में रिजेक्ट होके 5 बचते हैं. अभी वो 5 में से शायद 5 के 5 रिजेक्ट हो जाते हैं प्रोड्यूसर से. तो हमें वापस ऐसा एक गाना बनाना है जो हम दोनों को पहले पसंद आए. फिर शायद प्रोड्यूसर एक गाना पसंद करता है उन 10-12 गानों में से, राइट. उसके बाद शुरू होता है सिंगर की कास्टिंग. अब सिंगर की कास्टिंग कैसी होती है कि हम हमारे साइड से बोल सकते हैं कि ये गाना हमको एक्स सिंगर से गवाना है. हम तो प्रोड्यूसर हमको बोलता है ठीक है आप एक्स सिंगर को बुलाओ. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वाई सिंगर भी गा सकता है. सो वी विल फर्स्ट से नहीं, हम वी बिलीव वी हैव मेड दिस सॉन्ग, एक्स सिंगर गाएगा. एक्स सिंगर विल कम एंड मोस्टली द प्रोड्यूसर लाइक्स हिज वॉइस एंड इट गेट्स थ्रू. पर उसके बाद जो बड़ी बैटल है वो म्यूजिक कंपनी की है. म्यूजिक कंपनी के पास बहुत सारे सिंगर्स साइंड अप होते हैं एंड द म्यूजिक कंपनी वांट्स टू पुश देयर ओन सिंगर. तो इफ द म्यूजिक कंपनी सेज कि नहीं भाई ये फलाने डिमका की वॉइस में हम नहीं गाना रिलीज करेंगे, एंड देन द प्रोड्यूसर विल टेल मी बॉस मुझे तो गाना रिलीज करना है, ये लोग जो बोल रहे हैं उससे गवा के दे दे. So it is never the music director who chooses to remove a singer or to replace a singer, but there is a process and there are other people involved in this. I agree with the things that the singer is facing, but I think now that is a part of the journey. When we started off for Faltu, we had made about 42 songs, out of which 8 songs got selected.
And we were not paid so
And
much.
we were not paid like that much money. We were only paid enough money to make the song, you know. So it is a part of the process. For ABCD, we had made 36 songs, out of which 10 got selected. So हम ये नहीं बोल सकते हमारे बाकी के गाने फेंक दिए गए. For every situation we make 6 songs. So songs भी reject होते हैं, songs भी fail होते हैं. तो singer का voice replace होना is not a choice but is a process. And every singer who believes in the process will definitely make it आगे one day.
और जिस तरह से मतलब सिंगर रिजेक्ट होता है या सिंगर की आवाज रिजेक्ट होती है, उसी तरह से कोई म्यूजिशियन भी रिजेक्ट होता है.
Of course.
हम कहते हैं नहीं ये गिटार प्लेयर से के बजाय इस गिटार प्लेयर से ये गाना बजवाना चाहिए. तो इट इज अ प्रोसेस wherein you are trying to look at the song per se, not a particular choice.
Yeah, so I'm sure that this narrative you might be hearing a lot, like in YouTube comments. A lot of people have this belief that songs in the early 2000s and 90s were much better than today. And now that you guys are talking about that the process is not easy. So you do think, right, that creativity is being sacrificed for commercial purposes?
No, I will not agree. I actually I disagree with this point. I think you are as good as you can offer. अगर वो कमर्शियल हो जाना आपकी चॉइस रही है और अगर लगातार आप कमर्शियल होने की ही चॉइस आप कर रहे हो, फिर आपका म्यूजिक कमर्शियल है. बट इसी दौरान, इसी फेज में some beautiful songs have come from Amit Trivedi's camp, some beautiful songs have come from our camp. Tanishq himself has given so many beautiful original songs. ऐसा नहीं है. बात ये है,
see, from 2010 to 20, if we see, there has been Channa Meria, there has been Iktara, there has been Saibo, there has been Mahive, there have been so many more songs. I can just keep counting.
दरअसल हुआ ये है कि पहले जब फिल्में बनती थी तो एक फिल्म बनती थी, फिर 10 बनने लगी, फिर 15 बनती थी, तो there was room for everybody. अब क्या है कि in one go there are 10 or 15 films releasing every day, और there is such a commotion of information coming towards the viewer कि उसको खुद बौखला जाता है, ये सुन लूं या वो सुन लूं, इसको पसंद करूं. तो डायरेक्टर क्या सोचता है, तो प्रोड्यूसर क्या सोचता है, वो सोचता है यार मेरी फिल्म खो ना जाए, मैं काम करता हूं, मुझे पहले वीक का धमाका चाहिए, मैं एक ऐसा गाना लेता हूं जो ऑलरेडी हिट है. तब जाके वो रीमेक बनाने वाली मेंटालिटी सेट इन होती है, तब जाके वो कमर्शियल सोचते हो. कमर्शियल इसलिए भी तो सोचते हो ना क्योंकि आप अपनी फिल्म के पीछे 10-15 करोड़ रुपए लगा रहे हो. ये तो ऐसा तो नहीं है कि किसी से हम बगल मतलब किसी नेबर से ले आया हूं पैसे उधार. We are talking about huge volumes. There are some big films which are made with the COP itself is 80 crores, 90 crores. So when that sort of money is on the table, जाहिर सी बात है कि एक बिजनेसमैन या एक प्रोड्यूसर सोचेगा मैं अपना प्रोडक्ट कैसे सब तक पहुंच जाए, and music is nothing but a marketing tool.
Creativity is being sacrificed to a certain level. Yes, 100% I agree. पर ये मुझे लगता है पहले जमाने में भी होता होगा जो हमें नहीं पता. You never know. I will not say कि ये कुछ नई चीज है, but it is our responsibility कि अगर हम 2 गाने और अगर हम नॉन कमर्शियल गाने बना रहे हैं तो ऑडियंस सुन भी तो नहीं रही है ना. ऑडियंस सुन क्या रही है? वही रील और टिकटॉक टाइप के गाने. So I think it's the audience that is asking for the sacrifice, not the producer.
Or somewhere all of us will have to find that middle road. Somewhere all of us will have to find a sweet spot. And there is a lot of light coming from the end of the tunnel. I feel independent music दोबारा पसंद किया जाने लगा है. Independent artists को लोग follow करने लगे हैं. Even on popular audio streaming platforms, music is consumed as best of Arijit Singh or best of XYZ artist. So these are all great signs. These are signs where people have started to believe in an artist for his potential, not because he sung for a XYZ A-lister star actor. So there is room for the sweet spot to come back in.
I see. Who in the industry do you think has fabulous music taste when it comes to like non-musicians, like maybe a director or an actor?
Oh, there are too many. One
example is Remo sir.
Remo sir, of course. There is Rajan DK. There is Dinu Vijan. There is Sriram Raghavan. There is Abhishek Kapoor.
There is Jayu Bhai.
There is Jayu from Tips Industries. There are too many. I think we have been lucky enough.
So I can tell you this, that Shraddha is a wonderful, wonderful singer. She also comes from, her mother is a renowned classical singer. So there are quite a few people. Even for that matter, I know this one incident where on the set, I heard Tiger sing. Okay, he was singing and he did not know, and he was just in his own thing, doing something on the phone and singing. And I was really pleasantly surprised to know कि कितना सुर में है बंदा. तो ऐसे बहुत सारे एक्टर्स हैं जो जानते हैं.
और प्रोड्यूसर डायरेक्टर में we cannot forget Aditya Chopra and Manish Sharma. I mean, these guys.
Even Parinidhi Chopra, we in fact made her sing, and she's a proper singer, boss. Yeah. Like she knows the.
पर हमारा interaction ज़्यादा नहीं होता एक्टर्स के साथ, इसके लिए हम उस पे कमेंट कम कर सकते हैं. पर प्रोड्यूसर डायरेक्टर्स, there are a whole lot of people.
Right. You spoke about that you people also had to bear the brunt of it, and even Salim Suleiman shared a few instances with me when I interviewed them that this happened, that happened. So did you guys ever feel cornered in the industry, and what exactly happened when you felt, if you felt?
We never felt cornered. In fact, I'll tell you, with films like ABCD and Go Goa Gone and Badlapur and what was that film? Happy Ending, Shore in the City. We have in fact felt कि हमको वो करने मिला है जो हमें करना चाहिए, जो हमें आता है, जो हमारा टेस्ट है. हमने कभी वो काम ही नहीं किया जो हमें नहीं पसंद है. So we've never felt cornered actually. We've always felt that we are finding the people, or people who like our music are finding us.
See, firstly, for the little girl you are asking some really brilliant questions. So congratulations. And I'm so glad that this interview is not just another one. I like to tell you this. There is a way in which rejection is perceived, and there is a way in which people approach rejection. Me and Jigar are not like those. We do not take rejection as anything more than a landmark.
Yeah.
It is a stepping stone in your journey,
not a failure.
And you will have to look at it and learn lessons from it and move on. And see, from outside people think कि यार बॉलीवुड में ये बंदा फेमस है तो उसके पास बहुत पैसा होगा, तो उसके पास बहुत पावर होगा. But the poor guy also has his own struggle. Somebody very, very powerful producer also might be going through his or her struggle to find an A-lister's dates. There are a lot of features that go into the making of a success of a person. So if you're only going to look at successful people and think कि भैया इसके पास सब है, तो भैया he is also gone through his process, he is also gone through his rejection. अगर वो rejection को पार करके वो कहीं successful हो पाया है तो आप भी हो सकते हो. But you will have to believe in your talent more than the occurrences in your life. You will have to believe in what you have come seeking for versus what you have found in the industry. So there will always be these sort of episodes where one might feel कि भैया मेरा तो खत्म हो गया, मैं तो मतलब बैक पैक करके वापस गांव चले जाता हूँ. बट अगर आप चले जाओगे तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपका लॉस है.
और ये पर्सनल है, this is very personal. I can understand. I think मुझे between the two of us also, we are able to think of it this way because one of our minds is more open than the other one. Shayad, maybe if I were alone, I would have felt another way. So, yeah, definitely, I think it's the combination of two of us plus the people around us, plus our manager, plus our hamara, my wife or his wife and our families. I think that eventually we are limiting a rejection to the studio and then going out and still eating good food, not taking it home.
You know, power play or grids or structures और hierarchy, आई थिंक एक छोटे से उडीपी में चले जाओगे ना तो वहां पे भी नजर आएगा आपको. कौन सी इंडस्ट्री में नहीं होता है पावर प्ले, कौन सी इंडस्ट्री में ब्यूरोक्रेसी नहीं है, कौन सी इंडस्ट्री में फेम एंड डिफेमेशन एंड XYZ, हर जो चीज बॉलीवुड में है ना, इट इज omni present in every industry. यहाँ दरअसल होता क्या है कि एक you are just away from success by that one piece of work that can find you that fame. तो यहाँ फेम जब जुड़ जाती है, यही काम अगर कोई किसी कॉर्पोरेट स्ट्रक्चर में कोई सीईओ कर रहा है तो आपको इतना बुरा नहीं लगेगा, लेकिन चूंकि एक फेमस बंदा जो इतना आइकॉनिक रोल कर चुका है, इतने आइकॉनिक गाने गा चुका है, जब वो करता है तो आपको लगता है अरे ये क्यों कर रहा है ये काम. तो आई थिंक कि जब पैसा जुड़ जाता है किसी भी चीज में और जब बड़ा पैसा जुड़ जाता है तो इट इज गोइंग टू ब्रिंग इट्स ओन डीमंस. जब फेम इतनी ज्यादा फेम आती है तो इट इज गोइंग टू ब्रिंग इट्स ओन डीमंस. इट्स अबाउट यू, अबाउट योर अपब्रिंगिंग एंड अबाउट योर मेंटल स्ट्रेंथ as to how you approach these things.
My last question would be that, every creative person goes through like creative blocks, like a writer goes through writer block, and your profession is also like that, where you have to create something every day. So what do you do when you are going through that creative block and you have to submit something like say in 2-3 days? What do you do?
But we're going to have different answers. I'll let Jigar go first.
So when there is a creative block, see, I'll tell you, for us it's, again I'll tell you, because we are two of us, the creative block doesn't stop a process because we are not creatively blocked together. ऐसा बहुत कम हुआ है 16 साल में कि हम दोनों ही ब्लॉक्ड हैं. मतलब कोई इतनी वाहियात चीज पे काम जब करना होगा तभी शायद हम हुए होंगे ब्लॉक. हाँ, but otherwise I'll tell you, there are creative blocks and they last for a very very long time. They and it has to be fought out. I don't, matlab, it is a pain. Creative block is a pain because you can do it but you are not going to be able to do it. So it is a big fight. और जब होता है तो you cannot do anything about it. You just have to let it pass. What I do is I start reading. I become more devotional, and I start being a little more quiet so that the noise around me can just pass away. I just start being quiet. और फिर धीरे धीरे it comes back to me. मतलब then फिर हो जाता है वो ठीक से वापस जैसा होना है.
What about you, sir?
So anybody who tells you कि ये गाना मैंने बनाया, ये गाना मैंने लिखा, ये फिल्म मैंने बनाई, ये स्टोरी मैंने लिखी है, at some level that credit is coming from a process, a diligent process. You have heard a lot of music, you learnt music, you listen to a particular artist. It's an amalgamation. Your work, your discography, wherever you are in life, is an amalgamation of a lot of things. तो जब आपने आपका लास्ट हिट गाना बनाया था तो गाना बनाते वक्त तो आपने ये नहीं सोचा था कि ये पॉपुलर हो रहा है, होएगा तभी मैं इसको बनाऊंगा. कोई आदमी ये सोच के तो स्टूडियो नहीं आते कि आज मैं फ्लॉप गाना बनाऊंगा. ठीक है, तो जब आपने आपका पिछला जब गाना बनाया था, जब तभी आपने प्रेशर नहीं लिया, तो जब अभी आप मेंटली ब्लॉक्ड है तो क्यों प्रेशर ले रहे हो? यू हैव टू लेट इट गो. ये गाने खुद दे फाइंड यू. You are just a medium. This music was about to come to this world. You are just a medium. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है I just literally submit to the greater power. I just say fine, आज नहीं आ रहा है, मैं घर जा रहा हूँ. And I just do not think about it after that. चाहे जितना भी urgent हो, चाहे जितना भी pressure हो, जहाँ मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं अब मेरे अंदर से naturally ये बात नहीं आ रही, I shut out. I completely shut off and I shut shop and I go back home. Have a small mini vacation. When I come back, with God's grace, it does come back. So it is all of us have different ways to tackle with it, but the best way to deal with pressure is to not feel any.
And I can't let you go without your song, and so we would like to hear a few lines from you.
तू हीरा मेरा हाँ कोहिनूर, तू पास मेरे अंधेरा दूर, मेरे साथ तू चले दुनिया सारी जले, है जन्नतों का ये हीरा मेरे गले। ओ हीरिए तुझे पाके मैं हो गया अमीर, ओ हीरिए तुझे पाके मैं हो गया अमीर, हाँ अमीर मैं ओ हीरिए, तेरे आने से है बदला नसीब, ओ हीरिए तुझे पाके मैं हो गया अमीर।
Thank you so much and all the best
Thank
for your
you.
future. Thank you. It was lovely talking to
Thank
you.
you. Same here.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.